If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. Today we've got another Datamine video to show off, and this time it is some pretty cool items, to be fair. More on similar items that we've had in the past, but also some very cool looking new items, so stay tuned. Before we dive into today's video, I want to do a massive shout out to 76 Datamines DSJ over on Twitter. His link will be down in the description, same as a Imgur link to all of the Datamines he's found in update 28. So if you want to go check them out, make sure to do so. I don't know how Imgur works. If you can subscribe, follow, whatever it is, go and do that for him. Show some support. If you enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button for me, support the channel and stuff. And then also, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Now then, let's jump straight in. Okay then, in alphabetical order, going through all the datamines that has recently been found, we have starting off is the new Brick Wallpaper. Now there's 3 different images to show off, and I actually really like this one. I think it looks really kind of old, scrappy looking. It really fits in with the vibe of Fallout. Like, this is a proper old, like, battered build, something that you can imagine in a post-war world. So very cool wallpaper getting added in there. Next up on the list is a new prefab that's getting added in, and I don't know what it's actually called, but I've called it the bunker prefab just because it reminds me of a kind of, it's either like a greenhouse type of thing or kind of like a bomb shelter shaped type of building. I haven't got a clue what you'd actually describe it as, but I've called it a bunker prefab, and it looks really cool, to be fair. I actually really like the look of this. It does kind of like inside and stuff, it reminds me of a kind of military type of thing. It does remind you of them military things you see over at the different forts around the map, where you've got all the beds of the soldiers and stuff. It's kind of that style, and it looks really cool. Up next, we've got a nice little chandelier for all the people that do want more chandeliers in the game. You see a lot of people making their own out of conduits and stuff, or you have done over time. Now they're adding in another chandelier into the mix. It's quite a nice one, probably fitting with modern builds, but to be fair, you could throw it in like we're a scrappy law-friendly build as well. Someone found it in an old house and put it up in their new house that they've built, so a pretty cool one on the way there. We've also got a new fountain that's on the way, reusing that little red bird that we see in the new bird cage that was added in the Season 5 scoreboard. Pretty cool little item. I do like how they're thrown in like animals now. I wonder what else is going to be on the way. But like I said in the past, I hope this isn't their little way of adding in pets. God knows, maybe it's a little tester, like testing the water, see how camps react to having these moving animations going around as in living creatures. I'm not sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, coming into some really cool new items, which I found actually like pretty awesome. We've got some Mr. Fuzzy items coming in. Number one being this new stove that's getting added in. Now, I don't know if these are going to be new redeemable items for the Mr. Fuzzy dailies that you can do, or whether these are going to get thrown in maybe an Atomic Shop bundle or what. We'll have to wait and see how they get added in. Most likely will be Atomic Shop, but would be cool if there were redeemable or unlockable items for the daily events down at Camden Park. On top of that as well, there's also been a new Mr. Fuzzy Workbench that's been datamined. Now this thing kind of looks quite comical, kind of funny in a way. It's a huge Mr. Fuzzy head with a workbench inside. There was another picture as well, but it made it look more like a helmet, so I didn't want to confuse anyone. But I believe when you actually activate the workbench, it actually opens the mouth, and that's like when you start working on it. So you lift the lid up kind of like a barbecue, and then you start working on it. So it looks pretty cool. I'm actually quite excited to see this added in the game, just because it's kind of funny. Next up on the list, we have some Hedge Walls. Now, I couldn't remember if I've shown these off in the past, but here's a few more images that's recently been found by DSJ, and they look pretty cool, to be fair. It does kind of remind me a little bit of Sims. Like, this is an item I would see in a Sims game, I feel like. But either way, it does kind of look pretty cool, and I always do enjoy these kind of walls that get thrown in to use as like a perimeter wall around your camp. Another nice addition on the way is this new kind of Vault-Tec looking jacuzzi that's been found. A lot of people have been using the jacuzzis, a lot of people's enjoying them and stuff, so there is another one on the way by the looks of it. So a nice little addition there. Another little one that's been found is this new floor. I like the kind of rustic vibe it gives off, looks kind of cool, so yeah, another one on the way there. For all the Power Armor display fans, there's also 3 new Power Armor displays that's been data mined. There is a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one. Pretty cool, nice little touches. I'm glad that I finally got them in the game. I haven't tried one out yet to see if they're buggy or anything, but there's some on the way, so happy days. Now, one that I did show off briefly in the past, but I think the images were quite limited of it. But here's a couple of images here for the shower that is on the way. We have discussed it in the past, but here it is again, just for another extra image there. And then finally, the final item on today's list is the Tesla conduits. Now, in the past, we had a very basic image. Now, DSJ has actually got some images of them at a camp. I don't know if he actually made these images himself. I'm guessing so. But as you can see, they look quite cool. In fact, they might just be Bethesda's images, to be fair. That would make a lot more sense. I don't know how all the data mining works. But yeah, as you can see there, DSJ has got his own up right there. So very nice. I actually like the look of these. I like the the electric kind of pulse that it has on it, or whatever you'd call that. It looks really cool and really fits in with that Tesla vibe. So really cool. And yeah, that's it for the latest data mine. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you like the look of these things, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments, like which one's your favorite and stuff. What are you looking forward to the most, or what would you like to see added to this list of data mined items? What do you want to see the most in the game? But that is it for today's video, guys. So make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.